Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to go through a video now on basically everything that you should be able to do with this type of graphing that we're doing, coordinate plane geometry that we're doing, coordinate proof. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you these points. They are point A is -4, 8. Point B is 2, 3. Point C is -3, -3. And point D is -9, 2. Okay, now again, you need to do this with me. You should be working along with me at the same time, making sure that you can do all the things that I'm asking you to do. And then I would highly recommend, once you've done it with me, turn the video off and try to do it on your own in preparation and study for the upcoming test next week on Tuesday. Alright, so let's get a 4-quadrant graph going. Let's plot these points, and then we'll try to make some determination as to what this shape is. Okay, so I'm just setting up my 4-quadrant graph here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and let's start plotting points. So -4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be point A, which again is -4, 8. Point B is 2, 3, over to 2, up to 1, 2, 3. There's point B, 2, 3. Point C is -3, -3, so -1, 2, 3, -1, 2, 3. There is point C. Okay, -3, -3. And last one is -9, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or +2, 1, 2, right there. There's point D. Alright, so I'll go ahead and connect those points with straight line. And then we're going to try to determine what this shape is. And I'm going to go through basically all of the possibilities and everything that you would need to find in order to determine what you have. Okay, so I didn't label what point D was here. It was -9, 2. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you have your shape is you're going to want to find the slope of all the sides. Okay, so slope of sides. That'll be your first thing. Okay, so let's start for side DA. Okay, I'm going to start with this side here. So how do I go from dot to dot? I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So DA's slope is up 6 over 5. That's 6 over 5. It might be helpful for you to label it right there on the picture just so you can see it. Now what I'm doing here is I'm trying to determine if it's even a parallelogram. So what I should do is go to the opposite side and see what its slope is. So let's go for now the slope of CB. Okay, so we would go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So CB's slope is 6 over 5 also. So now we've got one pair of opposite sides are parallel. They have the same slope. Let's go ahead and do that now for DC. So for DC, we'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to again be going down 5 over 6. That's -5, 6 for the slope. I'll label it right here on there. And the same for then side AB, we still need to find. So we'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So negative 5, 6. So that determines that it is a parallelogram. Okay? We have opposite sides being parallel. Now, that also not only tells me that it's a parallelogram, but it also tells me that these sides here are perpendicular because they are opposite reciprocals. You've got opposite, one's negative, one's positive, and they're reciprocals. So that tells me that I have 4 right angles. Okay? Now, not only do I have a parallelogram then, I also have a rectangle, because that has 4 right angles, and I have a square, because that has 4 right angles as well. Well, maybe I have a square, so I'm going to question mark on that. And also maybe I have a rectangle, all right, because I need to find more information about each one. Okay, so now, next thing I want to do is I want to find the diagonals, find out if they bisect each other. Again, that would give me a little bit more information about it being a parallelogram. Okay, so I'm marking it off here. I marked off the diagonals, and so I want to know, do the diagonals bisect? Diagonals bisect. I'm going to figure that out. Now, we've had that happen a few times now. We do that with midpoints of the diagonals. So the 2 point, let's find for DB, the diagonals. Well, for DB, it is the points negative 9, 2 and 2, 3. Okay? So what we need to do now is we need to add the x's, negative 9 plus 2 divided by 2, and then 2 plus 3 divided by 2. Now again, a lot of times these aren't going to be very nice answers. They could be fractions, and that's okay, because this is going to come out to negative 7 over 2, and this is going to come out to 5 over 2. Okay, just leave it fractions like that. That's fine. Let's do the same for the other diagonal, AC. Okay, so for AC, we have negative 4, 8, and we have negative 3, negative 3. Okay, again, we're going to add the x's, negative 4 plus negative 3 divided by 2, and then we'll add the y's, 8 plus negative 3 divided by 2. Now if you do that, that comes out to negative 7 over 2, same x we got on the other one, and 8 plus negative 3, that is 5 over 2. So, since the diagonals have the same midpoint, do they bisect each other? Yes. Okay. Now, that means that it's a parallelogram again. Okay. Now, let's continue on. Next thing that I want to start looking at is the diagonals a little bit more. Are the diagonals perpendicular? So diagonals perpendicular. Now why would I be checking to see if the diagonals are perpendicular? What I'm checking for here is it a square or a rhombus? Okay, I'm going to check for that. It could be both of those if the diagonals are perpendicular. So let's find the slope of the diagonals. This DB diagonal, okay, again, we're going to be finding the slope of diagonal DB. Okay, so we'll do that now. Go back up here, and we're going to be going up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So slope of DB is 1 over 11. And let's find it for AC. And it looks like it's down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 over 1. So the slope of AC is going to be negative 11 over 1. Now, are those two slopes opposite reciprocals? Yes. So if they're opposite reciprocals, that means the diagonals are perpendicular, and that means that it could be a square, it could be a rhombus. Okay? Now, I'm going to stop the video here, but I'm going to keep going, so make sure you watch to the next one. Keep taking the notes. Take a break for a second, and then come back and watch the last video in this problem here. These problems take some time. They're not very short. All right? So here comes the next video. Click on that, and you'll be able to finish off this problem.